The year was 1997. Audiences were thrust into Paul Verhoeven's satirical vision of a future at war with alien bugs. Starship Troopers was brash, bold, and unforgettable. Half military sci-fi, half biting social commentary. But beyond the action, it was the young, striking cast that left a mark. Tonight, we journey back nearly 3 decades to see where those faces are now. Some have aged gracefully. Others faced battles off-screen. Join us as we revisit the stars of Starship Troopers. Then and now. Casper Van Dien born December 18, 1968. Casper Van Dien was just 28 when he embodied the fearless Johnny Rico. Before Starship Troopers, he had small television roles, but this film catapulted him into cult stardom. Afterward, he became synonymous with B-movie action, appearing in Sleepy Hollow, 1999, and countless sci-fi features. Now, in his mid-50s, Casper remains active, proud of the role that defined him. Dina Meyer, born December 22, 1968, Dina Meyer was 28 during filming. Known already for Dragonheart and Johnny Mnemonic, she brought heart and grit to Dizzy Flores. Post-Troopers, Meyer became a familiar presence on television, with roles in Birds of Prey, Friends, and later, recurring in the Saw horror franchise. Now 56, Meyer continues to work in film and television, admired for her grounded presence. Fans remember her as the brave soldier whose sacrifice still stings. Denise Richards, born February 17, 1971. Denise Richards was only 26 when she played pilot Carmen Ibanez. Her striking beauty made her a rising star. After Starship Troopers, she soared with Wild Things, 1998, and entered Bond history as Dr. Christmas Jones in The World Is Not Enough, 1999. Now 54, Richards balances acting with reality television, motherhood, and advocacy. Yet where Carmen was polished and cool, Michael Ironside brought a seasoned gravitas. Michael Ironside. Born February 12, 1950, Michael Ironside was 47 during filming, already a veteran of Scanners and Total Recall. With his grizzled intensity, he gave the film its beating heart of hard-earned wisdom. Ironside continued to thrive in genre projects, Top Gun, Smallville, and The Machinist. Now 75, Ironside carries health challenges, but remains admired. A true character actor whose work endures. But if Ironside was the soul, Clancy Brown was its towering voice of authority. Clancy Brown, born January 5, 1959, Clancy Brown was 38 when he portrayed the intimidating drill instructor, Sergeant Zim. Already memorable from Highlander and The Shawshank Redemption, he gave Zim a mixture of menace and humor. Now 66, Clancy continues to work tirelessly, his voice instantly recognizable to generations. His commanding presence never waned. And while Brown's power came from authority, Neil Patrick Harris brought unsettling charm. Neil Patrick Harris, born June 15, 1973. Neil Patrick Harris was 24 during Troopers, already known to millions as TV's Doogie Howser, MD. His role as psychic Carl Jenkins showed a darker edge. Afterward, Harris reinvented himself brilliantly, from Broadway to his Emmy-winning turn as Barney Stinson in How I Met Your Mother. Now 52. Harris balances family life with continued performances across stage and screen. His transformation remains one of Hollywood's great comebacks. Patrick Muldoon, born September 27, 1968. Patrick Muldoon was 29 during filming. Known from Saved by the Bell and Melrose Place, he stepped into Troopers as Xander, the rival-turned-doomed pilot. Muldoon continued acting steadily, with roles in thrillers, TV movies, and soap operas. Now 57, Muldoon occasionally returns to screen projects, his youthful features having hardened into maturity. He remains a nostalgic figure for fans. Yet, while Muldoon embodied rivalry, Jake Busey embodied manic chaos. Jake Busey, born June 15, 1971, Jake Busey was 26 during filming. Son of actor Gary Busey, he brought wild energy to Ace Levy, the grinning sharpshooter. After Troopers, Busey found steady work, from Contact 1997 to The Frighteners, and later, Stranger Things. His eccentric screen presence made him instantly recognizable. Now 54, Busey continues to act, leaning into his offbeat charisma. Seth Gilliam. Born November 5, 1968, Seth Gilliam was 28 during filming. By then, he had already made his mark on Oz and would later shine in The Wire. As Sugar Watkins, Gilliam played the loyal comrade, steady to the end. After Troopers, he found renewed fame as Father Gabriel in The Walking Dead, winning new generations of fans. Now 56, Gilliam remains active, his grounded performances admired for their sincerity. He stands as proof that steady talent endures. Brenda Strong, born March 25, 1960. Brenda Strong was 37 when she played Captain Deladier, the stern yet dignified officer. Strong went on to a rich television career, including memorable roles in Desperate Housewives and Dallas. Now 65, she continues to act, her elegant screen presence undimmed. Fans recall her brief but powerful turn in Troopers as one of authority and grace. Her presence brings us full circle to a cast whose paths diverged yet remain bound by one film. Nearly 3 decades later, the cast of Starship Troopers stands as a time capsule of youthful ambition and enduring resilience. Some found fame, others faced struggle. But together, they created a film still cherished. Their journeys remind us of the passage of time and the stories that live on in memory. Share your own recollections below and join us next time for another nostalgic retrospective.